Welcome, my name is Daniela. Thank you for joining me. Tonight I'd like to talk to you about seeing the repeating pattern of number 222. I personally find this very exciting because when we see that, we realize that the universe is trying to get our attention. So how is that not exciting, right? That a message is trying to come through to you from the universe, and I think we should all be paying attention. Now, I do want to say that anything that I say or anyone else says or information that you come across, realize that if it doesn't feel right in your heart or your gut, you need to throw it away because that's not your truth. You take care of your own energy system, so this way you can use it as your own pendulum, so to speak. Because if we keep our energy nice and clear, we are able to use it as a resource, right? So if somebody's lying to us, we feel it in our gut that they're not telling us the truth. So the same thing with information, like that information does not align with my truth and I'm not feeling it. So even when I do my own research, like I have a book that has this information in it on the numbers and everything, and I don't connect with it. So I like to go online and do my own research, whether it's numerology, angel numbers, and things like that. And again, with that information, when I'm coming across it, it's like, does that align with me? Does that feel like my truth? Because some of it, not that it's not good or anything, but it just doesn't feel like it has anything to do with me. I'm asking you to take responsibility and do the same thing. Don't be a follower, okay? Do the research, and does that feel like truth to you? Because it's so easy. But you told me, you said, well, that's not taking personal responsibility for our lives, because we're listening to what other people are saying instead of relying on our own discernment and what feels like truth to us. So that being said, again, anything I say that doesn't feel like truth, it's not your truth. That's okay. So I've been seeing this all over the place, not for days, not for weeks, months. It's been coming up. So I knew, and you know what? It's been months I've been wanting to make this video. For some reason, I'm having a really tough time recording this. So one of the things that made me very excited when I came across, because like I said, I've been going in and gathering information. And this I love, seeing the number 222. Your current goals are aligned with your life's purpose. And I think that's awesome because I, for one, I don't want my goals to not be aligned with my life's purpose, right? I want to live my passion and my divine path. And I want to do the work that I came here to do. And if I'm not supposed to be, like, I don't want to put judgment into it, but you can tell when you're doing something that doesn't feel like I'm not supposed to be living here. I'm not supposed to be spending so much time with certain people or whatever. You know what I mean? This job does not feel right to me. It doesn't feel right in your heart and your gut. You know it. You have to follow your discernment. So when I saw that, I really got excited because I've been really feeling like I'm in the flow in that growth period. And I keep seeing this number, which is validating to me that I'm on my divine path. My current goals are aligned with my life's purpose. And I totally feel that. That feels great to me because being on that path and being creative, and it's just so inspiring that it just passion. And because I want to teach, I'm going to be offering online classes, so I'm going to be creating my curriculum. I have been teaching people on smaller scales, and that's where my passion is. I do have a website, www.danieladecastro.com, and I'm a medium, healer, psychic, but I love to teach. That's where my passion is, and that's the direction that I'm going to go in. And oh, this is the other thing. I love this. Seeing 222. Yes, it may be a message to bring balance into your current relationships or situation. And that's true because I think all of us have to take a step back and evaluate our relationships. It could be a work relationship, it could be a romantic, it could be a relationship with the siblings, your children, because there should be balance in all of our relationships. It's a give and take. And when we see this over and over, the number 222, and you can kind of feel it. It's like, okay, the universe is trying to get my attention. And it's a time to take a step back. It's an opportunity to step back and look at a situation. And I always try to encourage people, including myself, to do it from a bird's eye view, okay? Because if we're looking like we're in the water and we're bobbing up and down, it's very difficult for us to really understand or see what's going on because we're in it. So if you can remove yourself and look at it from a bird's eye view, there's a lot more information that comes through that way. Meditation is wonderful because as we're meditating, we receive vital information. So again, seeing the numbers, meditating, trying to have a deeper understanding of what is going on. Okay? Be the observer. Observe your own behavior, your reactions, and life, like your relationships, everything that's going on around you. Don't be the victim. So anyway, so to look at it from a different perspective and to evaluate what adjustments need to take place. Okay, that's important. Okay, taking back your power, using your discernment, taking back your power, and what adjustments can be made. Because sometimes relationships are unhealthy, and especially if you're involved with a narcissist, they like to use, is it gaslighting? Something, I think that's what it's called. And it's to make you question your own reality. Like, when you said this to me, it made me feel this way. I never said that to you. That never happened. I think most of us have been involved with that type of relationship. So you really want to take a step back. Is this a healthy situation for you? And if not, there are a couple of things. Take back your power. You could either remove yourself from that situation, or if you feel like it's not something that you're strong enough to do, or it's not in your highest and greatest good, for whatever reasons, that's your decision and your choice, your right. You want to adjust. How do I adjust how you deal with that person and get your validation and your fulfillment maybe from some other relationships if you feel like that's not one you can walk away from. Again, it could be parents, children, siblings, romantic partners, or work partners. So just be aware of this. So when you're seeing 222, it's also associated with the message, and I love this, of new beginnings. And I love this because it's new beginnings and a time of expansion. And I feel like that, remember what I said, some of it resonates and some does not. So when I saw that about being on your current life's goals are aligned with your life's purpose, that totally felt right to me, as if that's a direct message. And this as well, the message of the beginning of expansion, which reflects the manifestation of previously planted seed of intention, which is currently coming to fruition. That makes me want to scream out in joy, because I've been creating bhagwas and saying my mantras, right? Just putting it out to the universe, changing my vibration, matching it to bring that in which I desire. And I really do feel like I'm on the path. This year feels amazing to me. It's part of why I love doing the videos, because I think knowledge is power and we are all meant to share that, right? So when I think all the life lessons that I've learned, the different experiences I've had and different courses I've taken, I think that is meant to be shared. It's not just for my own benefit. That being said, like, I really do feel like this is in the next couple of years. I just think joy, bliss, happiness, because I've also been putting in that people will enter my life to help me with my career. I'm definitely seeing that manifest. And I'm also, one of the things that I'm asking for is loving, supportive, positive, honest, trustworthy, equal energy exchange relationships in my friendships, romantic partners. And I've really been, because as you do this work on yourself, it's another layer of the onion. And as I realized some of the relationships in my life wasn't healthy, it wasn't positive, it wasn't for my best. So I've been clearing that stuff out. That being said, it can get quite lonely, right? Because you got a lot of downtime. It's almost like, you keep cleaning house, you keep cleaning house and getting rid of the clutter, getting things that are no longer vibrational match. And it kind of has left, a lot of downtime. Let's just say that. So since I guess late last year or maybe the beginning of this year, I'm realizing there's some beautiful, amazing people that have been in my life, maybe on the outskirts, like, hi, how are you? Stuff like that. Or that moved away and moved back. But they're just beautiful people. And I've been going out of my way to make time, to text them, meet up with them. And what I notice is that the universe is providing beautiful friendships in my life again. And it's really quite exciting. For me, life is all about connections and relationships. And I like deep relationships. I don't like speaking small talk about the weather. So that's something that I've been creating and manifesting, and I'm seeing it come to fruition. That makes me very happy and excited. Okay, this is another lovely one. This is an indication of a new cycle. Yay! It's starting in your life or about to begin. A cycle of growth and expansion. Yes, yes, the mother lode. The number 2 also represents partnership, and we are creative partners with the universe. Hence, we are responsible for our creations. Be mindful of what you desire to create. Again, we are not victims here. We are not just floating in this cosmic universe. We are co-creators. And if you don't like your life, change it. Okay? Stop complaining and moaning and whining. Do something about it. Change your life. Again, oh, I love this too. When you see the number 222, pay attention to the people who are showing up in your world. They could be encountering a soulmate, a soul connection. This is someone who will be an important role in your journey. Now, I notice when people come across soulmate, they're thinking always romantically, but a soulmate could also be your parent, your child, your sibling, your best friend, somebody that you're going through major life things with, you're learning things with, you're experiencing major life things with, okay? It's not that lukewarm, relationship. It's powerful, okay? It could be incredibly loving or you could be clashing, but you are truly learning, growing, expanding. So pay attention to the people that are entering your life. Like I said, whoops, sorry about dropping up. Like I said, I'm noticing people coming into my life that new opportunities with business and growing and great friendships, and I just think more and more amazing people are going to be entering my life. And I do believe that also comes with self-love, because I see the value in myself now, so I could see why other people would want to be around me. And I have to admit, I feel a lot of joy when I'm at work, and whether I'm working with students, teaching, adults, kids, I just love it. It makes me feel alive. I do enjoy the mediumship work because I believe it brings a great deal of healing. Now, another thing for 222 that I think we should all take note is 222 represents cooperation and being in harmony with yourself. And I definitely feel more harmonious with myself than I have in the past. So being in harmony with yourself and others around you, yeah, I think that's another true statement. It may be healing relationships, starting new partnerships, or being involved with a partner to manifest a dream. So that could be a romantic partner, creating a life together, right? Or it could be a business partner. And healing relationships. Well, if you're on the planet, I think our experience here is about relationships, right? At least that's what I think. So I think if we go through this whole journey, right, from start to finish, and we don't get involved with relationships, I think we're missing a big point of why we decided to incarnate on the planet. I'm just saying, I know I've run away from times from relationships, and now I'm getting back out there. But again, I'm going to use discernment about who I am allowing in my life. And because I've had some tough experiences, and now it's time for what I call like the gravy time, the good experiences. So I want to have loving, positive, harmonious sharing of energy with someone that would like to share their life with me, whether it be friendships, romantic, Again, even siblings that want to be involved in my life. If people don't want to be involved in my life, that's their free will, right? We all have a choice. So let's see. So it represents expansion, growth in an area of your life. So this could be anything. I know one of the things that I'm seriously working on is career, but again, friendships are extremely important to me as well. I know at some point romance will enter the picture as well, because if I avoid that, I feel like I'm kind of, for me personally, it would be avoidance. And even though I'd like company at times, it does seem, when I hear stories, horror stories or whatever, or just like, ugh, boy, life has been pretty peaceful lately. But it should be nice at times. There are moments where you'd really like to share your life with somebody. So I know I have to, at some point, get off the fence and put myself back out there. So in due time, but I know my focus is on many areas, many different areas of my life. So I hope this video on the number 222 helps you. Pretty sure I went over all my major points. I normally don't use notes, but there's so much in here that I didn't want to miss out on anything. No, I think I did pretty well. Yay! So anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and it's taken me several months to make this particular video on seeing the repeating patterns of number 222. Makes you wonder what's going on that this was so difficult. So if you are seeing that number, please watch this video, but also do your own research. And again, what resonates with you and what doesn't. If everything I said resonates with you, that's pretty wild. But even if it's a fraction, that's what's meant for you, right? That's what feels right in your heart and your gut. So that's what you're like, okay, wow, that spoke directly to me. So many blessings to you. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed yet, I'd greatly appreciate you subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if you would like a reading or to join a class with me, please go to my website, www.danieladecastro.com. Thank you so much for joining me. Much love to you, ladies and gentlemen, this evening. Many blessings. Good night.